Before we get started, let's check out the links in my description. We all want nice things. We want the car, we want a house, we want a high limit credit card. But if you don't have at least a 680 credit score, you're not even in the game. So click this link here to know where you stand and get your free credit scores from all three bureaus. That will be Experian, TransUnion, and Equifax. And also get your reports. If you would like to be free and become financially independent through entrepreneurship, click this link here to be free. If you'd like to get Cashback, which is a discount during shopping, please click this link here to see my favorite cashback sites. And if you enjoy the music you hear in the background, please click the link here and subscribe to It's Oasis. Hello everyone, welcome back to Community Wealth. Today I want to bring you an article that may help some of you out. Maybe you're not entrepreneurial bound, maybe you don't want to work for yourself, maybe you just want a nice decent job, and hopefully this can help those of you out that's in that position. But before we get into that, if you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports for all three of the bureaus, Equifax, TransUnion, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. You would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week, utilize your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. Now if you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your vehicle, you can click the Hire Car link in the description below, and that way you can use the Hire Car to then Wealth Dash and still make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. Want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500? Click the Be Free link in the description below. And with the height of the holiday season, you're going to be giving a lot of gifts, which means you're going to be doing a lot of online shopping. If you're not shopping in stores, then you can get cash back on that money. And you can do that by clicking the Cashback link in the description below. And not just for this time, you can use it all year long. You're getting cash back while shopping online. And you can do so by clicking the Cashback link in the description below. Now I'm going to get into this article that I think is very interesting. And I did something like this a while ago, but I'm going to get into that as I go through this article. All right. Here it says, amid shortage, Polk County Truck Driving School offers tuition-free training. That's interesting. That's interesting. And I did something similar with Swift Trucking some years back. But again, we're going to get into that a little later. Winter Haven, Florida. I know exactly where that's at. I'm in the central Florida area myself. So, a new program at a Polk County truck driving school aims to quell a growing shortage in drivers. The problem is heightened amid supply chain and worker shortages this holiday season. Hopefully, as busy as I can get. That's what I'm in it for, is the hours and staying busy, said Rory Holmes, a student at Fleet Force Truck Driving School. Holmes pays $6,250 for the 4-week training program to get his commercial driver's license. I just saw on the news a lot about the trucker shortage and everything that's going on, so I figured obviously it's in demand, he said. This week, the school has increased its incentives to get more drivers behind the wheel. New truckers in training do not have to pay for their tuition. Their future employers will. They know before they even arrive at Fleet Force who they'll be working for. They'll get free training and then guaranteed employment on the other side of their license, said Trey Williams, Fleet Force. I don't know if that's Trey or Tira Williams, Fleet Force Truck Driving School owner. Some are also offering sign-on bonuses and paying students while they are in school. Now that's dope. I like that. But again, I'll get into that a little bit myself. It's because the industry needs tens of thousands of new drivers. The American Trucking Association estimates that America as a whole needs 1.1 million drivers over the next 10 years, said Williams. Right now, the nationwide need is at least 80,000 drivers. Williams says the need has been growing as 1,200 truck drivers retire every day. The only reason why everyone knows about this now is they went to Publix last March and couldn't find toilet paper. So now the pandemic has really exacerbated what was an underlying problem, he said. Making training less cost prohibitive and more enticing is a way to attract young drivers. Getting these 18 to 20 year olds on the road earlier and being able to recruit from high school, because currently we really lose that entire demographic, said Alex Miller, president and CEO of the Florida Trucking Association. According to Williams, 20% of the new students this year were female, which met the goal for the year. Women have become sought after workers for trucking companies. Women, because fewer accidents are cheaper to insure, and they pass their exams at a higher rate on their first exams than males do at Fleet Force, he said. As part of this program, Fleet Force will conduct the pre-hire screening to make sure new drivers meet the necessary criteria to get a job. There are 2 Fleet Force locations, 4950 Record Highway in Winter Haven and 5840 26th Street West in Bradenton at the State College of Florida campus. Now, what's interesting about that is free tuition for truck driving school is really not new to me. It's really not. Back in 2005, I believe it was 2005, I signed up for Swift Truck Driving School. It was to work for Swift Trucking, and it was in Millington, Tennessee. This is back when I was in Chicago. I should say in the Chicago area. And all I had to pay for was all I had to pay for was my way there. I just paid for my bus ticket. Boom, I'm out. That's all I had to pay for is my way there. Or was it that? That was $140. Whatever it was $249. All I had to pay to get out there and everything. That covered everything. It's $249. And I stayed there for a little while, but I kind of wanted to leave because I passed all the tests and everything. It wasn't necessarily hard. It's just that I was more concerned about driving this 18-wheeler through the mountain. They said I got to go through the mountains, I got to do the chains on the tires, all that stuff. So it was kind of like, man, I don't want to deal with that. So I left. And it was another reason why I left, but that solidified it for me. They needed me to have my glasses. That's what really happened. They needed me to have my glasses. My glasses came the day after the endurance training and stuff. And I passed all of that. Flying colors, I passed it, but I couldn't pass the vision because I didn't have my glasses. So my mother, she expressed my glasses, and they came the next day, but they were already moving fast. They had to do this in 7 days. Had to get you training and everything in 7 days to get you ready for the road tests with the DMV out in Tennessee. So, whatever. So they said, well, you can leave because you didn't have your glasses. They gave my money back and everything. And my brother, he was there with me, and he left with me. He didn't want to stay by himself, so he left with me. But yeah, so I understand how it works. CR England, they do it in Indiana. CR England, it's quite a few of them that do it that way. But it's specifically for that company, though. I like this situation because this situation is there are several companies that's doing it. So it's not just you're doing it for one company. Like I was doing it for Swift. CR England do it for CR England. And it's a couple of others. I can't think of the name right now. They do it for those companies. But this school says the company is paying your tuition, and a lot of times they're paying the bonuses as well. They're paying you bonuses to get hired on top of they paying you while you're in school. So not only are they paying for your schooling, they're paying you while you're in school, and they're going to give you a sign-on bonus. And there's different companies doing this, and not just one company you're going to school for. You're in a particular school, just a truck driving school, and the companies are vying for you. It's kind of like a what you call it, a job fair with training. You know what I'm saying? It's like a job. It's like they're there. They're like, hey, it's kind of like when you're graduating from school and they're coming to the school. The different jobs coming to the school saying, hey, we want these guys from your school and stuff like that. Pretty much all it is. And I like that. It's the fact that you are getting free training, and you have several companies to choose from to work for, not just one company. So you get the competitive rates and all that stuff. I know with Swift, I can leave, but I had to work for them. Since they was paying for everything, I had to work for them for 2 years. 2 years. So I couldn't leave. I was obligated to work for them for 2 years, whatever they pay was. I think the starting pay was like 26 cents a mile or something like that. And I think I actually qualified for flatbed. So I think that was like 29 cents a mile or 30 cents a mile, something like that. I don't remember exactly, but I qualified for the flatbeds too. So, but anyway, I like that. Hope this information helped you out. If you're not in the Polk County area, I'm not sure. I could be wrong. You could have to look into it. I might look into it and do an update to this. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do that yet or not. But I think you can come from anywhere to go to the school. It's called Fleet Force Trucking. I believe you can come from anywhere to go to the school. I don't believe you had to just be in the Central Florida or Florida area. Let me see. It's Fleet Force Trucking. Where is it at? Let me look it up for you. So Fleet Force Trucking. So they got there's the number right there. It's 863-294-1112, and you can see drivefleetforce.com. So it's drivefleetforce.com, and the number is 863-294-1112. All right. So check that out. See about Fleet Force Trucking. See if you had to come out here. Then that'll be a nice vacation for you while you're in school. Why not? Why not? Right? Why not? Come out to Florida, get some warm weather. You know, you're probably up there being cold. You know, again, I love the cold weather. My whole plan is to move back up to the Chicago area, but you know, right now, you know, you can come out here. I'm talking about you guys who interested. So see what they're talking about. They accept anybody, you know, from anywhere across the nation. Like I said, I was in Chicago and I was able to go to Swift Trucking in Millington, Tennessee. It was a nice little vacation too. I ain't gonna lie, it was kind of cool. But anyway, again, hope this information helps you out. Hope it's a good information for you that you probably was thinking about trucking. You probably not. I don't know. And even check out Swift Trucking and check out CR England. You know, check these companies out. All right. So again, good information. Nice way to get involved in the work field. Get our products out here so we can start shopping. You know, and it stop being shortages. And you know, thanks for watching. If you would like to know your FICO scores and what's on your reports from all three bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, click the credit monitoring link in the description below. If you would like to make $500 to $1,000 plus per week utilizing your vehicle on your own time, click the Wealth Dasher link in the description below. If you don't have a vehicle or you don't want to use your own vehicle, then click the Wealth Hire Car link in the description below. And that way you can hire a car and use that vehicle to then Wealth Dash and make $500 to $1,000 plus per week on your own time. If you want to know how I got 5 properties for $5,500, click the Be Free link in the description below. If you'd like to get cash back while shopping online, click the Cashback link in the description below. Like, share the video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, subscribe to It's Oasis, and until the next video, let's get this money.